Dimensional array is nothing but an array inside an array. Again an array. Okay. So let grid is equal to an array. Inside that array, I am storing another array. Got it? So how can I get? So okay, here I have given the how can I access the value 6, but how can I access the value 7? It's 2 of 0. 2 of 0, right? And got it? So
Got it,
index
Akash.
will always start with 0. Don't forget that. So an array position will start with 0. Whenever you need a first element, you have to put 0, not 1. Then you will, if you put 1, then you will get the second value. If you want to find this number of elements, then you will need to know grid dot length. You have to put grid dot length. Length is again a inbuilt function which will return you a value that is the number of elements in an array. So if what is the syntax is, if I put console dot log grid dot length, this is the syntax. You will get what will be printed in the
The
console.
size of the array.
What will be the size of grid here?
3.
Yeah, you will get 3. Okay. Then you can came to know this grid has 3 elements. Fine. If you doesn't know how many elements inside an array, you can perform this length function. Understood? 2 assignments for you. Can take it up and you can do whenever you get a free time. Okay. So I will share this assignments also in group. So the first scenario will be to create an online shopping cart. So basically, you are developing a shopping cart functionality for an e-commerce. Assume a case, okay, you need to array of objects to handle the cart items. So if you go get into Amazon, Flipkart, all those things, right? So if you add a button, if you have two buttons, so add and minus, right? If you add means the quantity will become 2. If you minus means the quantity will get reduced, right?
Yes,
Also,
Akash.
you can add multiple elements into a cart. So for example, I can add a shoe, I can add a shirt, I can add a pant. These are I can add, and also I can add 2 pants at a time, like that. So basically, you doesn't need to create an UI for this. You can write a code. So you can initialize some kind of uh, variables, and then you can try to push and pop and all those functions using. You can just try. Okay, what if I can? How can I manage a shopping cart kind
Okay,
of thing?
Akash.
And you have to create another function to calculate the total cost. Okay, if I'm going to, so basically what I will do is I will tell an example for this also. So I can declare 3 items: item 1, item 2, item 3. Okay, so what if I will add and I can declare an empty cart, which is an empty array, right? Item 1 will have one price and item 2 will have another price. So item will, again, it's not a number or it's not a string, it will be an object. So item will have name, price, all those things, right? So if you how you can initialize an object, you can initialize an object using this syntax. Let item 1 is equal to, an object will start with curly braces. So it will have a name, right? Again, it is a type of string. So it will have a price. Again, it is a number, right? And it will have some created date creation. So it will be a string or anything. Fine. And again you have a sub item within an item, which is again an object. It will have a name. We have users and tags. It will have a name. And you can have a price and creation date like this, right? Understood? This is how if in future you may get the data, 1,000 lines of data like this, and you have to iterate within functions. So can anyone tell how can I get this price value? Are you there?
Item 3 dot price.
No, sorry, that's a wrong answer. This is not an array, this is an object. I'm not.
Item dot sub item.
Yeah, so console log sub item dot price will be the value of this. You can get this value. Okay. Then what I will do is I can create 3 items like this. So item 1. Item 1 detail will be stored in item 1. And I can create another one item with the same structure. Item 2. And item 3. Like this. Okay. Then I will perform a function. So that function will push or pop these items into an empty array. So let cart is equal to an array, right? So this is an array I have initialized, and I can perform a function cart dot push item 3. If I pass item 3 to push, what I'll do? So new cart, let new cart is equal to cart dot push item 3. Then this item 3 will be pushed to cart, right? And
Yes,
I
Prakash.
can also push item 2 to this cart. Then I have to perform a function to calculate the sum of the prices from this array, from this cart array.
Both item
Right?
price and sub item price.
You can do it either way. You can calculate only item price based on your define how you are going to define. You can show only the if you want to show only the price of the main item, then you can only able then if the need is to add this item price alone. If you want to show the entire or gross price, then you need to add the item price as well as also the sub item price. Got it? Based on
Yeah,
your
Prakash.
requirements. That is how you can define your own questions. All those questions, what I'm giving is you have to define as real time scenario and you can do it. I'm just giving you a simple idea and then you can do with that. Okay.
Okay,
So
Prakash.
another one scenario is you have to create a student grade book. Basically, you want to takes an array of student grades, calculates the average grade. So basically, there are different subjects, right? Subjects and all those things. So you can have it in an array, and you can perform actions, and you can calculate the average grade, all those details. Okay, these are the two assignments. You can do it in your free times. Okay, not an issue. Now you understand what is an array in JavaScript, right? And how you can iterate through an array, modify all
Yes,
those
Prakash.
things. Yeah, fine. That's good. So basically, you will get data in a JSON format in real time scenarios. That's another case. We will deal with that later. Okay. That's all for today. I will